everyone, today we're going to Fort San Miguel in Uruguay, originally built by the Portuguese in 1737. This was part of my road trip in September 2025 across Uruguay. And we can see that this fort is another star fortress. It does have 4 bastions. And this is me driving around to the entrance to the fortress. So you can see it's on a hill, kind of rocky. Now here is the actual entrance. There was actually a group of school kids there on a bus also. There's a welcome sign. And as I go around the fortress, so you can see the corner of each of those bastions does have another one of those like lookout towers, observation post, like the other fortress that I went to. But one thing that was different about this fortress was that around the backside there was a group of cattle grazing. So even when I was in the car, they kept just kind of looking at me. Now here's the view from the entrance inside the fortress. So as you can see, it's pretty small, pretty compact little fortress. And as I said, there were some kids outside playing like soccer or volleyball. So we're just going to take a walk around. And then go up to one of the bastions right here up the steps. So this fortress was pretty small, but it was pretty neat because it was like fully restored or fully intact, however you want to look at it. But complete fortress. Of course, there are cannons. There were some that were real, like museum pieces, and then some that I'm assuming were possibly replicas. So you can see the view along the bastion wall there, looking in towards the entrance. And you can see my friends there, the cattle, that were all staring at me when I drove by, and then they're staring at me again. Then get to see the latrine. And I'm not sure if this was a well or a cistern. I didn't see a sign that said what it was, but some kind of water storage. And then here's the little chapel or small church inside the fortress. Archangel Michael, I believe. Then here's what it looks like on the back side of the fortress. Of course, there's a radio tower there. And there is a cemetery. Nothing's really marked, but there is one open grave, which somebody was nice enough to leave a beer there on the cross. Not I, but... And now this is kind of something different. So basically it's an area away from the fortress. It was an advanced guard post, and there's kind of a story or a legend about the lost guard or guards who disappeared. And supposedly this is what the guards had like turned into a shelter. So advanced post where they watch for the enemy. So this was the time when the Portuguese and Spanish were kind of fighting over this area. So guards would be posted here, had shelter there, and then they used this thing as like a cistern to collect water. And then just a final view of the fort again. Really cool place, really interesting. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and please check out the website.